steaks and turtles and shit.
Hell yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me put this
Run
thing.
around back there with K-Wayne Slim, got that jar and still got them hound dogs with the gold in their mouth.
What, you got them hound dog with the gold in the mouth?
Yeah. So,
They actually had the hound dog with the goals in the mouth for real.
I never did see the hound dog with the gold in the mouth, but legend has it.
man, back there in that motherfucking kennel where they train the dogs and shit. I'm talking about the real motherfucker blue tick bloodhounds. Yeah. Oh, where the fuck am I going? I'm just passing all the shit I need to be passing.
Yeah, man, but them stories doesn't need to be told, man. Like I said, they need to be told. Like I said, we was young. Like, people think my journey started when when the Fed got me. They don't know that I had been in and out of the system 6 times, you know, going to adult prisons when I was 15 and 16 years old. Once again,
rocking out in the back of the you can explain K-Wayne, but you know you got 2 cells on the end of K-Wayne, them the motherfucking cells.
correct.
With the door on it.
Dog, I remember one time, see, look, anybody that been to Lake Butler back then know that Butler counts was long as fuck. Like, they count might be, my nigga, for real. They might have a 4 o'clock count, and that bitch might last to 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So I'm on the cell blocks at this time. So on their count, you got to sit up until they say relax. So at this point, I guess they couldn't find who they wanted to find, so they hadn't hit no relax. But I hadn't been to medical all day. It's one of them days, it's hot as a bitch, it's summertime. God damn it, it's hot as a motherfucker. I'm tired. I done been standing in line all motherfucking day. You know how they used to do a nigga standing in line up there by medical and the chow hall and all type of shit. Dog, I fucked around there and dozed off in that bitch, my nigga. I ain't even know I had dozed off. I fucked around there and went out in that bitch, bro. Boom. Next thing you know, I heard like a sting on my face. Pow! This cracker done slapped me, bro. So when he hit me, pow! I opened my eyes and I looked at him. It was about 5 of them standing in my cell, and the cracker was like, boy, don't you never go to sleep during my fucking count, you son of a bitch. And just going crazy, and just tears was just rolling out my eyes, and I was just looking at all the motherfuckers. Because I knew at that point that I was helpless. You know, I could have been a tough guy, and let's go ahead and get this straight. There's no tough guys in Lake Butler. My partner on the phone been to Lake Butler over 30 years ago, and he know I ain't lying. You don't get tough till you go to your permanent camp. That's when you become tough. When you go to your main camp, all, you know,
I don't know about that, Dirty Red. I got away with murder up there, boy.
Yeah, but you wasn't motherfucking kicking no ass up there, and you wasn't fucking up no polices.
I got on the gun squad for being in the motherfucking getting in a fight at the. I'm one of the first bitches to ever step foot in the Wild Wild West. I had a fight over there. I'm
not saying you didn't. I'm just saying it's like unlikely for anybody to be at Lake Butler. Listen, it was so crazy that Miami and Tampa and Jacksonville really didn't get along in the 80s and 90s and shit. But when we went to Lake Butler, we didn't get in no riots there with each other. We didn't get in no riots with each other at Lake Butler. We didn't even fight with each other, bro. We waited till we got to them other prisons for that shit. The ACIs and the Holmes and the Waltons and the damn Charlottes and every goddamn where else. That's what we did.
Hey, see, I can take you on a journey, my nigga, with a nigga that popped off one of the biggest riots in the state of Florida history, bruh. One of the biggest riots, and I'm talking about with niggas that's known niggas from the city now.
Okay.
Niggas from the city like the nigga Rolling Graham and motherfucker little EJ Elijah Woodard.
Yeah.
Them little boy, all them boys, dog, Jabo, motherfucking best niggas jumping a 12-foot gate to get off in this ride. Cause them niggas from Miami, I had to win the crowd. Niggas from Miami swung on the bitch, right?
Yeah.
And them niggas latched. Them niggas latched like they do.
Hey, listen, man, I be telling dudes, right? And it's like Miami kind of, and Gigavelli said something about this too. Miami kind of lost their identity too, bro. And what I mean by lost their identity is I used to can tell a Miami nigga, bro. Like, I used to can look at them, the way they act, the way they talk, they hold everything about it. I used to can tell because I done been around them for so long. Now it done switched up so much. You meet a dude from Miami, he don't even look. I'm talking about you like can't even tell no more, bro. Like, they done lost their whole culture down there with that.
Right. And then guess what? This is what I know about a nigga from Miami too, dog. That's where the word OB come from. You're off-red. If you're not from Dade County,
you're OB.
You can save a nigga live. The nigga can be drowned and you save the nigga live at the end of the day because you ain't from Dade.
Hey, dog, watch this right here, my nigga. It's crazy you say that, right? Because you ain't never been to the Fed, right? Mm-hmm. And do you know in the federal system, right now to this day, and this ain't no shade at Miami niggas, because I fuck with a lot of niggas out of Dade. But you know right now to this day that they still like that to this day, meaning that if you go to any federal prison, it'll be a Florida section where we eat at, right? We might have 3 tables. Any other state, they're gonna have 2 or 3 tables and the whole state just spread out and sit at them 2 or 3 tables. Well, Florida ain't like that. Florida gonna have 3 tables and it's gonna be 1 Miami table.
Right.
Meaning that the other 2 tables are gonna be all of Florida, and it's gonna be just 1 table where all the Miami niggas sit at. So I always used to make jokes with them niggas that it's 2 Florida. So niggas say, what you mean? I say, you got Florida and then you got Miami. I'm gonna say it again. You got Florida, that's a state, and then you got Miami. They off to their goddamn self.
Hey, but you can't lie. Them niggas set the trend, boy, on that fly shit, man. On the getting money, stunting all that shit with the niggas. I guess New Orleans gonna took over with that.
Now it's funny you say that, right? Because listen, it's like funny you say that, right? Because it's almost like you was a fly on the wall here. Because I just made a video on that Miami niggas was the first niggas that was travelers. And when I mean travelers, is niggas that done traveled to other states and put that dope down, and then other niggas from Florida went to picking up on it. Niggas like Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville, Pensacola, and shit like that. And I ain't gonna take nothing from the niggas from Miami and nothing like that, because every state has a mecca. You know, LA is the mecca of California. You know, then you got the Atlanta, what that is, the Georgia. Then you got the Houston, what that is, the Texas. Harlem or Brooklyn is what the New York or whatever. You got, you got Philly, what it is, the Pennsylvania. So I ain't gonna take that from them or anything like that. But what I also want them to know is that everybody done caught up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done caught up with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't slow no more. Huh?
The internet did that.
Exactly. Exactly. You hit it right on the head. Bro, I remember when I went to Mobile, Alabama, bro. This was in 99. John Drake took me there. I took a half a key there. This was in 1999. And them niggas had Novas with Cadillac grills on them. Like, they were so stuck in time, my nigga. Like, I went down there with a whole bunch, you know what I'm saying? I went down with big Cuban link. You remember them St. Lasser bracelets and them St. Lasser chains? I had some big shit like that, dog. They was looking at us like we was from outer space, bro. But I just said that to say that I'm agreeing with what you said, is that the internet caught a lot of niggas up, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what though, I'm not saying what I'm finna say to be arrogant or anything like that, but Florida niggas has always been fly niggas, bro. Even in the Fed right now. You know what I'm saying?
No. Because guess what? Niggas was showing up getting money in Duval, but they was not fly niggas, and them niggas always was the niggas that would knock your motherfucking head off your shoulders, boy.
But see, this the thing, right? This the thing, right? Come on. If anybody know about the Bangum, where they hang them, is me. But you know what the history of the Bangum is? It was only one big dude far as the history of them. It's only one big dude that was big there, and really it ain't been nothing bigger.
Yeah, it is. It was a young nigga. He was a twin. They called him Waterfront Boys. They was bigger than that nigga, dog.
I'm talking about the nigga Henry Man.
Henry Man, that's what I'm talking about. I'm
talking about Henry Man was like a big legend up there in Jacksonville, bro. And it ain't too many. Hold up. It ain't too many niggas money wise that done filled his shoes in Jacksonville since his motherfucking fall. You got to think that nigga was getting millions and millions of dollars back in the 80s, bro.
Yeah, he got out and got fucked up again.
Exactly. He got out and got tied up trying to go take about $400,000 to Texas or something like that, and got tied up some kind of way. You right.
Right. I know this shit, man. Listen, man. When it come to motherfuckers in the 90s, cause the early 2000s in the penitentiary, my nigga, I was something to be reckoned with, because guess what? When a nigga, when that bus bagged up there, and you see your big homie standing out there, cuz you felt a little relief, because you know you had a nigga with you, boy.
Correct.
I represented that shit.
Correct.
And I end up not fucking with nigga from Tampa, because it went down with me and another nigga. I end up robbing a nigga on some other shit, and I was at UCI. You know them niggas was playing hard then.
Correct.
You feel me? So I end up rocking with niggas from Dade County, you heard me, which was unheard of.
Correct.
That was, I'm talking about my niggas like you. I think me and you talked about the nigga Leandro Scridion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stone Cold, he will bust your head, cuz. Stone Cold. Matter of fact, he called a murder case in the joint.
Okay.
Yeah, tall red nigga remind me of you.
Okay.
But yeah, man. See, and see, I understood them niggas from days, dog. I understood them niggas, dog. Them niggas was arrogant ass niggas, and then they had them zoos, and they had like a lot of shit going on, bro. Them boy had a lot of
And
shit
I understand
going on.
that. I'm just saying, like, I always pride myself, and I tell people is that you can't tell me about the state of Florida. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, you know, my age and my experience, and I had exposure to a lot of niggas from Florida before niggas had exposure to them. And what I mean by that is, me and you was going to the joint at an early age, so we had already been exposed. You know, so you got to think, niggas back then from Tampa that was 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, if they hadn't been to prison, they hadn't really been around 200-300 niggas from Miami, 200-300 niggas from Jacksonville to actually know. Like, I be like quick to tell a nigga, I say, bro, y'all around here talking about goddamn Miami violent and how crazy them niggas is. I say, yeah, them niggas is crazy and violent. But I say, you want to meet some crazy motherfuckers? They say, who? I say, them niggas out of Jacksonville, bro.
Yes.
Them niggas there is, boy.
They remind me of
Them
DC niggas.
Yes. They remind me of DC. Listen, they remind me of DC niggas. Listen, them crackers was smacking them niggas by then when me and Perm was getting 18 months and 2-3 years. They was smacking them niggas with minimum mandatories.
Right.
With 10 with 3. 20 with 10. Because them niggas wasn't nothing number murderers and robbers. And some ragged ass niggas. That's what they was. I'm just keeping it real. Goddamn, I'm going back to when y'all had silver in y'all mouth. Shout out to Duval. Duval! Shout out to Duval County. This ain't no motherfucking shot at Duval County and nothing like that. I remember they had silvers in their mouth, bro. I remember they was the #1 booty bandits damn near in the system. Next to Miami. You know. Next to Miami, to keep it real. You know, some of y'all might get in the comments and be mad about that. And I'm going to go ahead and throw Tampa under the bus. Tampa was known for the most openly gay dudes back then in prison. Just going to keep it in the buck. I'm going to keep it real. I'm talking about openly gay, walking around, sauceing and all that. Tampa, I ain't going to say it was known for that, but Tampa niggas really wasn't known for no butt fucking. Now, did they have punks from Tampa? Yes. But far as the butt fuckers, oh, come on, man. We talking, man, them niggas out of Miami and Jacksonville to test some ass up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep it one real. Now, before you get in the comments, if you ain't go to prison back in the 80s and early 90s, don't even say nothing to me.
Yeah. Because I know some stone cold. I'm talking about, bro, listen, when I try to tell you about them niggas, man, doing that motherfucking time, it's different. And you know, bro, it's different doing fed time and state time as far as a nigga in the fed will push it way farther than a nigga in the state. Nigga in the state gonna bust your head, bro.
Direct.
It was always going down, but it wasn't on that level. Shit wasn't organized. You feel me? It was just, and it was another thing what kind of like them fuck shit up. Bitches ain't doing the 813 and the 407 and the 305 no more, the 941 and all that no more. You heard me?
Correct.
They're doing the gang shit.
Correct.
Because if you fall off, if you would have fell off in ACI 92, 93, boy, and you didn't have no homeboys, cuz you was meat.
You was, bro. Listen, I can even go farther than that, bro. I got Morgan Street stories, dog. We ain't even got to go to prison. I got Morgan Street prison. Because I'm saying, you have to think, back when me and Perm went to Morgan Street back in the days, Morgan Street was not supervised. Like Orange Road is supervised. You got a police that's in the dorm with you, watching you at all times. Back then, Morgan Street wasn't like that. They throwing you in the dungeon, and they come around 2 or 3 times a day for count at 8 hours apiece. So you definitely had to be a man in there, bro. Like that. Listen, you talking about being a man. I remember times they used to line niggas up, right? I was so crazy back then, bro. Right? They used to line us up in Orange Road. I forgot what that was. Something B. But they used to line us in there, and they'll call out names of people that's gonna go to Orange. That's gonna stay at Orange, or if you're gonna go to Morgan Street.
Right.
Man, they used to call niggas' name to go to Morgan Street. Niggas bust out crying, man.
Right.
You remember that, Perm?
Yeah, you did.
They used to call my name. I used to be happy as hell. I used to be so happy. Oh shit, I'm gonna go to Morgan Street. I used to be celebrating. I used to, and they over there fucking you up. Nigga, they fucking you up over there. I'm talking about the police fucking you up, the inmates fucking you up. Don't catch your ass in the West Tampa cell.
Oh man.
Don't you but fuck around there and go in one of them West Tampa cells. See, me, you can put me anywhere in the East Side cell. Do not put me in the cell where it's 20 dudes from West Tampa. No, they ain't gonna work. They ain't work. And then, hold up now, they had a misfit cell. The misfit cells is all the weirdos that been getting their ass kicked all over the county jail. They put them in one cell. I ain't know about the weirdo cell until I looked in there one day and I saw all of them had black eyes. Every bitch in there had a black eye and they tried to put me in there. They in there for revenge, motherfucker. You think you finna goddamn, they probably one of the motherfuckers I done put on, they probably about 2-3 motherfuckers I done put on the door in this bitch. You think I'm going in this motherfucker?
That was the thing, more you put them on the door.
Man, I looked in that cell and saw all them black eyes in that bitch. I told that poet man, I'm not going in there, bro. You got me fucked up, my nigga. I'm not going up in that bitch. And look, all of them look like zombies too when I looked. They were just staring at me. Like they were hungry.
Hey, you gotta see a person, a young nigga.
Yeah, bro.
What putting the nigga on the door mean?
Huh?
They don't know what putting the nigga on the door mean. That's the emergency button, cuz that's the
Put the nigga on the door. Let me go ahead and give y'all some education, man. Listen, Perm, I'm gonna keep it real. I supposed to be videotaping this, but you been live the whole time. Well, not live, but we videotaping this whole thing. But I can't do it because I'm talking to your ass on the phone. So goddamn Kevin gonna have to send me all this motherfucking good footage. Putting the nigga on the door is when you in the cell and you got a house man, and the house man is usually some rockhead ass nigga that been smoking rocks all his life, and he done came in the county jail and got back. He done been in there now for about 9 months. He swole, about 6'5". He got a 6-pack and everything, and he kicking ass. But anyway, when you come in them cells, either you pussy or you done stole something, or either they catch you doing something while you in them cells. They call putting the nigga on the door. And putting the nigga on the door is when you get on the motherfucking nigga ass and you go to fucking him up, whether you stabbing him or kicking his ass. He run to that door. He turn his back to the door. I'm going to say it again. He run to the door, hollering and screaming while they on him. Turn his back to the door, and with one leg, he picks it up and start kicking that door like a goddamn madman for his fucking life. That's what they call putting you on the door. It happened to Perm plenty of times.
Shit. I'm legendary in that shit, boy. Hey,
Yeah.
let me tell you something, boy. I'm legendary in that shit, boy. And when you really think about it, cuz I was a young nigga going through that bitch because, like, my experience was I didn't go to Dub. I didn't do a whole bunch of bids at Dub. I didn't play ball with niggas. Cause when you get up the road, the common denominator is you probably play baseball with a nigga at Bama Heights, or you played for the Spartans, or you played for one of them other teams, and then you start doing the little shit. They get acclimated to getting ready to go up the road. You do the little WTOs, the Mariana, and all that old type of shit right there.
Correct.
But at the end of the day, you know, I ain't from Tampa, bruh.
Correct.
You feel me?
Correct.
So my, like, when I started going, I was so young. Everybody, Montre, all them boys y'all had done already been up the road.
Correct.
You feel me? So I'm dealing with niggas that's a little older than me. I ain't had no name till I like start putting shit in the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying? And rocking with them boys from John's Coat. But on the overall tip, cause I was like a loner in that bitch, dog.
Correct.
I was like a loner.
Correct.
So I don't went in them cells and got my ass tore up many a times, cuz. Many a motherfucking times, cuz.
Correct.
You gonna be outnumbered.
Yeah, hell yeah, you gonna be outnumbered.
Yeah. And but that's how I got my bones though, bruh. That's how I got my bones, cause guess what? Man, I hadn't heard about the stories from when you go at the road, you gonna see all the niggas from Miami, and you gotta go in the crowd of niggas and swing on them. And I done heard about how them boys were putting down that something back in the days and this and that there. Cause you know them lame ass niggas always wanted to be like niggas from Miami, right?
Definitely. But see, this is the thing, right? I was so motherfucking, my nigga, I was so exposed back in the days to the system. I went to South Florida Reception Center in 1989 on a riot from Brevard. I'm going to say it again. This, at the time in 1989, Tampa and Miami hated each other, bro. I'm talking about it was damn near on site in the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I got in a riot. It was Tampa and Orlando against Miami, Lauderdale, and Palm Beach at Brevard, my nigga. It was in 1989. It did, it was a JIT riot. You know what I'm saying? There was a few stabbings, a little something, a little rumble, this and that, blah blah blah. But during the shipping me to Okaloosa Correction Institution, because at that point you got to think is that Brevard was youth offender. But you know when you fucked up back then, quite naturally, the first thing you're gonna do is ship you to adult camp. So in my transit from Brevard to Okaloosa, they end up sending me to South Florida, bro. Yes, man. They sent me to South Florida, me and 3 more cats.